He is the god of symbiotes. Hey guys, today I'll give you the comic book origins of Knull. Knull has been claimed to be the god of symbiotes, and even though he's a very recent addition to the Marvel Universe, has proven to be one of the most OP characters ever created. Not only that, but this is also my 200th video. And I thought it'd be perfect for such a big number of videos to be done based around one of the newest additions to the Marvel Universe. Not only does Knull's origin explain who he is and what he is, but it also gives a new look at the symbiote species, or Klintar, as it's known. But basically, in the storyline Venom Rex, in issue 4, we actually find out about his origins. Now, Knull is actually a being that existed before existence. So he's that old, but as he actually puts it, that gods, or the Celestials as we know them, invaded his void and started creating the universe of what would soon be known as space. Knull actually wasn't very impressed with this, and he actually created a living sword from his own shadow. I'm not even joking, he reached into his shadow and pulled out a living sword. Using it, he even decapitated one Celestial. He's so powerful, he decapitated a damn Celestial. After this had happened, the rest of the Celestials had banished him to the void, which was a big mistake because it's actually where he thrives. Knull then went to work on his weapon in the head of the Celestial he had decapitated, using its energy that was still in there as a furnace of sorts. He even said that any beings that he would create, or that he wielded, would basically saying that their weaknesses would be sound and fire. So it's basically showing where the symbiote's weakness came from. Not only that, but Knull was even able to create the first symbiote suit of armor from the blackness and the void as well. But the sword that he was using can be called the All Black, the Necro Sword, or the Godslayer. Either one you want, you can still know exactly what someone's talking about. But Knull eventually began creating new life, which were the symbiotes, and waged a war on, as he put it, he cut the throat of existence. This guy is mental. Even when he was in control of a symbiotic dragon of sorts which invaded Earth, it was defeated by Thor, and Knull eventually lost his psychic link to the beast, which was actually comprised of several symbiotes. These symbiotes eventually broke off from the dragon and started looking for hosts. They started to believe that they had honor and purpose for being alive, other than just creating chaos and despair. Knull basically saw that what was going on was, as he put it, was a venom to them. You see what they did there? But basically, the symbiotes that he had created, he found out a way to further their evolution and their genetics by bonding them with lesser creatures. But when Knull was actually overthrown and the symbiotes revolted against him, what they did was actually imprison him, because Klintar isn't actually the name of their race, it's actually their word for cage. So what they did was imprison Knull in sort of symbiote cage. But we also learned that there was no planet of symbiotes. In fact, the entire planet that they come from is actually just symbiotes bonded together, imprisoning Knull. Which is all it really was, actually. But Knull's abilities are pretty much the same as the symbiotes, even though they're on a much more intense level. As he shares psychic links with all symbiotes, he has the ability to control any of them. He even has the ability to destroy them with a thought or with one action. And I think I have to say, his design makes him look even more scary and insane than Joker and Scarecrow. But that's about it for now, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment what you think down below. And I'll be coming back tomorrow to give you more origin stories. See you guys.